I'm Amy from Whiteacres, and I help you have a business image that makes your heart swell and gives you the confidence to show people what you've got to offer. So whether you started your business last year or 10 years ago, it can benefit from an audit. The fact is that things change. It might be that you offer different services, or that your audience has changed, or your values have changed for whatever reason. Perhaps the shift is so subtle that you've not really noticed because you've been so busy working on your business. Maybe you've moved from working offline to online, or maybe the most likely possibility, you've become a bit lax in how you present your business to the world. So there are a couple of things that you need to think about before you audit your brand. Don't be lazy and skip this bit, because this could be the bit where you find the first things that have changed. So look at what you thought about when you looked at your brand the first time, the different things that you thought that you... No, I'm going to start this again. Page up. Hi, I'm Amy from Whiteacres, and I help you have a business image that makes your heart swell and gives you confidence to show people what you've got. Whether you started your business last year or 10 years ago, it could benefit from an audit. The fact is that things change. It might be that you offer different services, or that your audience has changed, or that your values have changed for whatever reason. Perhaps the shift is so subtle that you've not really noticed. Maybe you've moved from working offline to working online, or maybe, the most likely possibility, you become a bit lax in how you present your business to the world. So there are a couple of things that you need to look at before you do an audit on your brand. Don't be lazy and skip this bit. This could be where you find the changes before you even begin. So you need to look at what you thought when you last look at your brand, and then consider it and think about what it is now. So firstly, you've got to know what you do. That sounds easy, and maybe for some of you it is, but if you can hone down what it is that you actually offer people, the benefit of what you do, then that's the answer to that question, and that'll really help you in the next stages. The second thing is to know your brand values. These are the things that your business believes in, what you believe in, the things that you will not compromise on. The things like quality, or professionalism, clarity, hardworking, effective, those sorts of words. And they can really help you to hone down what it is that your business is all about. The third thing is to know your audience. So who buys from you? Most specifically, who buys from you, who spends the most, and who is the most fun to work with, because that's who you really want to be targeting. So once you know these things, you can dive into the audit. So working on these questions might have brought up some changes that you can note down already. So write them down, and then you can see how your brand fits with your answers. So the best way to do this is to get all of your stuff around you. So your logo, your business cards, a printout of your website, some social media graphics, your leaflets, brochures, banners, whatever you've got, lay it down in front of you so you can have a really good look. And the first thing you need to think about is, does your business image make your heart swell? Are you proud of how your business looks? Does it make you feel good? If not, then you need to take action. Yes, your business image is meant to appeal to your audience first and foremost, but if it doesn't make you feel good yourself, then you're not going to want to show other people what you've got to offer. The second thing to think about is, how consistent is your current branding? This bit is really important. Even if nothing has changed in the way that you run your business, the services that you offer, the audiences you serve, or the values that you have, consistency is such an easy thing to lose focus on. Consistency in your business image equals recognition by others. When they see your branding, they know who you are even before they see your logo or your business name. So being consistent helps people to trust you and to see you as being reliable, because you are always showing up in the same way every time. So check how consistent your materials are and note down what you're doing wrong. The third thing is, what impression does your current branding give out? If you were a client, what would you think about your branding? If you're not so sure, or you want to get some real feedback, then you can always ask them. You can just throw a survey together in SurveyMonkey or Typeform, or indeed you can just pick up the phone or send out a few emails and see what they have to say. And of course, you're hoping that what they think aligns with your intention. And if it doesn't, then there's something there that needs to change as well. So does your brand have the impact that you want it to have? Chances are that if you started out with a thorough style guide and you've been following it, then yes, your brand will indeed still have the impact that it had in the beginning, because you're using all the elements consistently. If not, then you might find that your brand's a bit all over the place, or you might find that you've strayed from your style guide and simply need to get back to creating images with it at your elbow. But if you don't have a style guide, then now is the perfect time to make some decisions about which fonts, colours, elements and imagery you are going to use in your business, and then keep using them all the time. So where is there room for improvement? Once you've looked at all the questions above, you'll have noticed that there are some issues that need addressing. And these might be really tiny things. Perhaps you've started using a different font. Do you want to change that font, or do you need to go back to the one that you were supposed to be using? Change is okay as long as it's consistent and it still fits with your business. If there are bigger issues, then you'll need to make some decisions about those too. But ultimately, the aim is to look at your findings and ensure that you still have a business image which makes you feel proud, is consistent, has impact, and resonates with your audience.